Well, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is in Germany, where he has just received the prestigious Charlemagne Prize for promoting European unity. The ceremony took place in the western city of Aachen at the end of a day-long visit to Germany, his first since the Russian invasion more than a year ago. Earlier, he was received with military honours in Berlin before holding talks with Chancellor Olaf Scholz. His visit is part of a European tour aimed at getting more weaponry and funding. Prior to his arrival, Germany announced a new package of military aid worth more than 2.7 billion euros for Kyiv. OK, so let's go then to Aachen, where the ceremony took place. DW's Brussels Bureau Chief, Alexandra Von Norman, followed it for us. Alexandra, set the scene for us. What was that moment like in Aachen?
Well, the ceremony here in Aachen often or always takes place in a very festive and very celebratory mood. But this time it was very special. People in the audience told me, they said that they were deeply moved by President Zelenskyy's speech. One woman told me that it once again reminded her that the war in Ukraine is not raging far away, that it is close to home, and that goes together with the main message of this event, the message that the Ukrainians are fighting to survive, they're fighting to protect, to defend their country, but their fight is also to defend the values that the European Union stands for: freedom, peace, democracy, values that Vladimir Putin is intending to destroy, as Volodymyr Zelenskyy put it. But let's have a listen to what he had to say here in Aachen.
All the conscientious leaders of the world spend hours and hours talking to Putin, trying to avert a catastrophe, this modern catastrophe. But Putin chose a disaster. Putin chose disaster. He alone. And now everyone understands what we understand. Putin is the catastrophe.
Today's conferring of the Charlemagne Prize does not represent an end point, but a beginning, the start of our new growing together in Europe, together with Ukraine, with the Western Balkan states, Moldova, Georgia. Given the change, the turn of the times, our message is clear. Europe is united and together. The Charlemagne Prize, as a prize for European citizens, means the deep respect of our free societies towards the bravery and courage of the Ukrainian people and their president.
Chancellor Olaf Scholz there, and Zelenskyy before him. It's been quite the weekend for the Ukrainian president, Alexandra. Collecting this honour, the Charlemagne Prize, was no doubt something special, but he leaves Germany with something far more important to the war he's fighting at home in Ukraine.
Well, you're totally right. Of course, what Ukraine needs for a successful counter-offensive are modern weapons, including armored vehicles, including tanks and modern artillery and Western-made air defense systems. And all of that is included in this massive 2.7 billion euro military aid package that Berlin is offering to Kyiv. But I also think that this award here in Aachen was symbolically very important, as well as the promise, as we just heard, made by the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, but also other leaders speaking here in Aachen, that they are determined to support Ukraine on its way, on its path towards the European Union and becoming a member of the European Union.